Alright, this sketching is again exercise in like understanding geometry and in using the tangential relationships, because as you can see everything here is a tangential. So we will start maybe by making this large circle of radius 1.375 and then making all of the other constraint circles and then building tangential relationships in between. So close this one. Let's start with a new one. It's in it's in the inches. It will be extremely small in millimeters. Okay, so inches. So let's go and let's check again our circle. So the first one is 1.375, which I will place at the origin. And I will just do the outside contour. So 1.375 placed at the origin. So with the radius 1.375 times 2. And I will increase also tools, options, document properties. I will increase display accuracy to a 3 decimal point for this. Now, what we are going to do next is we are going to make at 1.825 and 0.755 these circles of radius 0.750. So 1.825 and 0.755. So I'm going to make a circle somewhere here. And I'm going to specify vertical 1.825 vertical distance. 1.825. Horizontal distance is going to be 0.755. And the diameter is 1.5750 times 2. And I'm not trimming anything, as I said earlier. So now this circle is done. Now, this circle here is at the 3.475 and again 1.5 diameter. So 3.475 in a horizontal, so horizontal relationship with origin. And I'm going to be sure that those two relationships are assumed. And I'm going to place the distance. That distance is going to be 3.475. Now I'm going to make the diameter of 1.5. And as you can see, it is fully defined. Now, let's see what will be the next one. So we have defined this one. Now we need to define this circle here. And that circle here is radius 0.750, what means 1.5 at 2.35. At 2.35. At 2.35. Horizontal. 0.35 horizontal. Again, horizontal relationship. 2.35. And the diameter 1.75. Pardon, 1.5. Correct? 0.750, yes, so that's the diameter of 1.5. Okay. Now we have another big circle It's going to be a constraint in the, actually we do not know if it is constrained in our origin, except that we know through this guy, that this circle is from the radius 3.1 from the origin. .1. That means 6.2. And as you can see, those two are tangential. And we can actually, yeah, it is fully defined, so we don't need to do that. Oh, now, what I'm going to do, going to make a center line, one which is horizontal, and one which is like this. Going to make that those two are that this center line and the horizontal center line are equal in length. And I'm going to specify the angle between them of 40 degrees. Be an angular dimension of 40 degrees. Now I'm going to place another circle here at the end of that center line, which will be tangential, and as you can see, the radius is exactly what it is. 1.5. Actually, we do not need to specify radius because this tangential relationship will give it. Okay, have you seen already now formation of that outer shape kind of started coming in a piece? Now, what we are going to do, we have that 750. We have this outside. We are going to make a radius 0.625 circle outside. 625, and I'm going to make it somewhere here, doesn't matter. I will make it 0.625 times 2. And now, how I'm going to 625 times 2. And now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to left click on this one, press Shift, and let's see which type that circle is tangent to this one and to that circle here. So, going to left shift, then I'm going to choose this guy here. I'm going to make them tangent. Press OK. Now I'm going to left shift this one and this one. Make them tangent too. And there is only one position at those two circles which can be tangent to each other. Now, we have another circle here, the big one of 1.750 radius. Again, I will make it somewhere outside. Going to specify that its radius is times 1.750. And now I'm going times 1.750. And again, I'm now going to constrain this circle to be tangent to this one.
You added a symbol to
at the same time tangent to this one. And look, it is fully defined. This symbol means that I put equations. Because I put equal sign, then it shows. If I don't put equal signs, it will just show the 0. It's 2 times whatever distance. Okay. Now, we have to make straight tangent line from here to there. That will be this tangent line, and then we have a one more circle here, and that will fully define our outline. How about that? So, that tangent line is going to be just a line between somewhere here and somewhere here. And now if I press on it, shift, and press this circle, I will make it tangent. press on a line, press shift and this circle and make it tangent again. And here it is. Now, the last one that I need to put to define my outside contour is going to be this circle of 0.625. And that circle, again, I will use the same technology somewhere outside, so it does not inherit any relationship. 0.625 times 2, and shift, press on a circle, press on this little circle, they are tangent, press OK, and now press on my central circle, this circle, make them tangent, and here is my full pattern defined. From this one, now I can extrude the base plate, and then I can continue working on adding the rest of the features. So, we look how the base plate look like is kind of at this outline, so we can find it very easily here. So I can go to a feature, I will close this sketch, extrude boss, going to start choosing the all of the areas that I need to. Let's see what else is missing here. Do I have something else missing? Okay, that's here. That's here. That's here. Let's see what is not right here. Then we need this guy, we need this guy, and here is our fully defined outline. How cool is that? What else? Oh yeah, one. Where? Left, here. Yes, you are right. Actually, there is a tiny. Okay, and here it is. Without a single trim, we have defined this outline. Click OK. And here is my outline. Now, what I can do, and let's say that this is a 1/4 inch thick. Now I can make the holes. And let's see, to make the holes there, we can make first this slot, and that slot is 1 in length and 0.375 in radius. So if I go here and if I go to a hole wizard, I can choose the slot and I can go in a size. Well, actually, let's do it as a sketch because it will be more convenient. Let's do it as a sketch. And if I go as a sketch, here are the slots. And that will be a horizontal slot. So slots in a sketch are here, the straight slots. And what we need to do, we need to define the 0.375 radius. 0.375 and the distance of the slot is 1. And this line and this circle need to be a concentric according to the drawing. Okay, now we can extrude cut that slot. As I say, we always minimize amount of the information in a single sketch. And this will be a through all. Okay, so my first slot is cutted. Now I can make the second slot, and this will be an angular slot. 0.375 at 2.350. So that angular slot I'm going to make again in a sketch mode. If I click under the sketch, look at this, there is a center point arc slot option. So if I left click on center point arc slot, Going to click here for a center point. Going to click somewhere to here and somewhere here. And make it arbitrary. Now, I'm going to click on this point and an arc, and this point, point, and an arc. I want to make concentric. I'm going also to make a concentric this point and an arc edge. And now just to dimension that slot, and to dimension that slot is 0.375. 0.375. And now we can put some derived dimension just to check the accuracy of our things. If I put the smart dimension for this radius, it is a, make this dimension driven, 1.975. And another one is 2.725. And let's see, look at this, 2.725 and 1.975, what means that we have inherited good relationship. Okay, so now we can close and extrude cut that slot. And here is my second slot piece done. And now I have to make the two hole wizards. And the one hole wizard that I'm going to make will be just simple, what is the size of this 0.75 diameter hole. And then another one is a 1-inch hole. So I will go back and I will make 0.75, that's the 3/4 hole. And through all condition, I need a type standard hole, 3/4 position. Press escape, press on a point, press on the circular edge, and make it concentric. Make another hole now of the 1 inch. And position it with our coordinate origin.
That's a boss.
Yeah, and now we are going to make a boss. So to make a boss, we'll make a sketch. And we will make a circle. And we are going to check for that boss, what is the 0.75, so that's the 1.5. 1.5. And we can convert this inner edge. Now, if we go to a feature, extrude boss, and we can maybe extrude it, I don't know, for a 1 inch. And here is my piece completed. So in this demonstration, we've seen how we can create quite a complicated geometries using the tangential relationships, and how we still keep the minimum amount information stored in a single sketches. So if we look at the parametric tree, we created that outside object. We did not trim the circles as we built, but we just were careful to choose all of the areas to extrude. Then we created the slots, and then we create the holes, and finally we extrude the boss around the hole, and this concludes this example.